The geniuses at Paradox are releasing a Hearts of Iron board game, which, you know what? Good on you, because the Hearts of Iron brand is making a bunch of money, especially since they recently released the Gutadamarang DLC, which I will say was a pretty good DLC. Despite all of the formulaic things that happen later on when people find the meta, when on release, it was pretty fun. And still is because of the mods, which, again, seems like it's going to be an issue for Hearts of Iron and their team, because Hearts of Iron 4 is propped up by the modding community and the DLCs. And this is going to be a physical board game, which means modding and DLCs are going to be a lot harder and less uniform. But I'm not saying you, as a player of the Hearts of Iron board game, can't be like, oh, I'm going to play a Kaiserreich mod and then just shift the borders a little and then make your own, like, event trees and stuff like that. But that seems like a lot more effort than putting in a little bit of software that tweaks the national focus tree and the border and some other types of research and other things, right? So they're probably going to have to figure out how to make a complete game on launch, which is not something Paradox does anymore. That being said, they probably can still make DLCs for this game by releasing new map areas, because so far all we see in the promotional material is Europe. The main players: Germany, France, Italy, Soviet Union, UK, and then the couple minor nations that are also in this area. Liffarian Parzer covering the board game Hearts of Iron 4. That being said, a lot of people want this game, apparently. A lot of people are supporting it. It blew past the goal and now is at 1,007% funded at the moment of recording, which jumped up from 1,005% a couple minutes ago. So people are actually, like, paying and supporting this game. It has a demo on Tabletop Simulator, so you could play a demo of the board game on tabletop. I'm pretty sure, yeah, all of the tokens and everything is on here. You could see how you like it. If you do, then I guess you could support the release. Again, I'm saying it's going to be hard to have a centralized Kaiser Redux mod for a board game, or I doubt you could ever have, like, truly alt history stuff like the Fire Rises, though Kaiserreich, you could probably manage by changing the borders and, again, writing your own event stuff. And Red Flood, which just got updated to the Gutadamarang, implementing all the Gutadamarang stuff, though some nations are not fully up to date. I think USA is not fully up to date, and I don't think Japan is either, but don't quote at the time that this video gets posted. It might already be fixed. Going through this, it is 2 to 5 players. Well, the time on the promotional material and the player count is exactly the same. The time is a little bit more ranging in scope. It's not a pure number. Let's say, okay, so you get discounts if you pledge towards the game. No. Wait. Gameplay expansions. We are getting DLCs. I didn't even have to tell them. We are getting DLCs. Paradox. Oh, come on. Yeah, we're getting DLCs. All right. Okay. Choose ideologies. Okay, so these are the minor nations you could play as. Republican Spain, Nationalist Spain, Sweden. Okay. And the major nations are, of course, Germany, Soviet Union, France, Italy, France, UK. Action phase, construction, research, focus, production, deployment, conflict phase, placing command tokens, revealing and resolving command tokens, increase aggression, resolve battle. Draw event cards, generate resources, check stability, score, advance around tracker, pass first player token. Okay, so stability, political power, production, manpower. Okay, it looks like they thought things through. Well designed. That is up for the players to decide, okay? Paradox. Okay, let's see. Exclusive, special edition, standard edition. Let's see. Oh, you could pay in installments. Let's say 120 versus 65. The only difference is that on this side you don't get the special army toys. So again, if you're going to play with your, let's say, old man, get the $120 version, because pushing around army toys is what they do. Free gameplay expansion only with pledge, plus more Paradox. DLCs, man. DLCs for board games. I don't know what you're doing. Why are you trying this? I don't think that will work out well. These are the figurines, as it were, that you only get for paying extra, and then regular board trackers instead of this. What is the difference? They just make it look nicer. It's like, look, guys, our UI guys are very important. You see, if you don't pay that much money, we make it look very bad. If you do pay money, we make it look better, guys. Yeah, like, the only difference I could see is that the color shading of the box is a bit different. Or maybe this has some sort of, like, ridge effect. Like, they actually have an indent, while this, you just slide it across the board. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Included in both, these are 400 event cards. Again, man, events and Hearts of... Wait. Trade agreement... This doesn't seem like events. I think this is like Diplo, isn't it? This is diplomatic stuff. Well, whatever. Let's see. When you play the demo on Tabletop Simulator, I guess you could see what all of this actually amounts to. The rule book is also probably on Tabletop. Usually people would place the rule book in Tabletop Simulator if you don't want to download the rule book right here. How to play, let's see. Unlock unique routes to victory. I guess each nation has their own special alt history paths. Hopefully the alt history paths are as good as the ones in the game right now. Though, I mean, when I say the game, I mean Hearts of Iron 4, because this looks like it takes most inspiration from Hoi 4. The visuals of it look very similar to Hearts of Iron 4. So I would assume that most of the gameplay is inspired. Choose your nation, and then the ideology, endgame scoring, and then historical figures. Use engine cards to tune economy, spend your production and manpower to build new factories, produce and deploy units, research combat improvements, focus on strategy. So I wonder if you could buy like supplementary things, like if you don't want to just have 24 UK tokens, can you buy like a new pack of more so you could technically amp production of your military a little bit more? Combat mechanics. Okay, let's look at, before we get into combat mechanics, we stopped here. Engine cards for economy, spend production for new factories, focus on strategy, no random drawing or shuffling, play any card from your focus deck, stack the effects, and okay, so It's actually a strategy game with very little, probably, RNG, though there is dice, so RNG is involved. Wield political power, control your standing with other nations, forging alliances, and declaring war. Well, I don't exactly see the top label for this board, so I don't exactly know what's going on there. Plan your next moves and maintain the element of surprise. Take turn placing command tokens face down on the map, then take turns revealing your tokens to move units between territories. Use your decoy tokens to mislead opponents. Okay. This is probably the most important part. I mean, like, build up is important, but like the actual combat is probably what would suck most people into the game and get them invested. Because you'll be fighting battles on multiple fronts, combat is quick, but with plenty of strategic layers to exploit. Unit battles, region battles. Okay, unit. Threatening an occupied region. Time for a unit battle. Compare your unit attack value to determine which damage die you roll: bronze, silver, and most devastating, gold. Every pip, so I guess those are this thing. Every pip destroys one enemy unit. Silver lining, you'll get to choose which of the units are destroyed. Okay, so none of the tank divisions go. Supporting unit. Oh man, if the boards are that big and you could do supporting units like this, that's man, you could be like shooting across the board basically. Each region can fit limited units, but adjacent units can provide support. A crucial strategy akin to frontline tactics in. Okay. So it's like, just like Hearts of Iron 4, you could get the blue arrow and do a supporting attack. Okay, region battle. Attacking empty region. Even with no occupant, the region will have an attack value, deal at least 1 damage, and keep at least 1 infantry alive to take control. Lose your infantry to the region attack and the takeover will fail. Try again. Okay, so I guess these are spots that don't have any units on them, and you're going to take damage because of partisans. How to win? Okay, that's not really. See expansion. Okay, I actually want to see what DLC stuff do you. It's a country pack. It's a country pack. They're releasing a country pack. Expand your theater of war with Spain and Sweden. Nation expansions. Dude, it's a country pack. No shot. Okay. More to unlock later. Oh no. Okay, so you could watch a full playthrough, I'm pretty sure, or official gameplay, or not. Well, yeah, it's technically gameplay on the Hearts of Iron 4 channel, which is kind of weird because this is the Hearts of Iron board game, not Hearts of Iron 4 board game, but whatever. So that is that. I personally think that this is a great decision on the behalf of Paradox. However, they're gonna have to figure out how to do their usual tricky monetization stuff, which is, how do I make DLCs for this, which it looks like they already figured out, which is country packs. They might release a new region, right? So far it's Europe, Germany, France, Spain, all the way till Western Russia. So that being said, maybe they could release North America to Central America and then South America release, maybe Africa, and then Asia. Maybe the Middle East becomes its own little region, Africa becomes its own thing, South America and North and Central America, and then Asia would encompass like Australia or something. Don't know. Maybe they'll do that in the future. However, I'll let them figure it out. Looks like there's not going to be some alt history crazy stuff like the Fire Rises for the board game. Things like Kaiserreich probably can be done in the board game. though it would probably be done on an individual level and not by like the Kaiserreich team itself, because producing all of these icons and stuff for different people to play this game would be a nightmare, to be put lightly. Therefore, it would probably be up to individual people to mod their own games, which, you know what? Creativity. Liffarian Parzer covering the board game Hearts of Iron 4. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're on Rumble, it's a follow. And Liffarian Parzer out.